Beautiful people, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Hangout. And yes, you guys are tuned in on channel 260, which is Mpumakapa TV. And yes, you are with your girl on a Friday afternoon. It is Uzinhle Ngeza. And on today's show, I am going to be giving you and also serving you with everything that you need to know. And also, I'll be giving you information because I've got people that have information to share with you at home. But now, Indanza Yenza is I am going to start the show so that you guys don't wait for us too long. Otherwise, guys, let's go and hang out. Beautiful people, welcome back to the Hangout. And yes, you are still tuned in with us right here on channel 260. And please make sure that you guys engage with us on social media platforms. It is at Mpumakapa TV. And also our WhatsApp line is 0836900530. And ngakhange ndike ixesha kakhulu masingene kuyo kanye igest yethu yokuqala esinayo apha enkqubeni yethu. And I am talking about the one and only, my own favorite, Usisinobe Suthu Khai, right here on the Hangout. Hi, Sisi, how are you?
Hi, Zinhle. I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, man, for coming and also just being in our presence, man. It feels good being around you.
You know, I feel very young being here. You know, I feel very hip.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hip and happening.
I hip and happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm within.
Yeah,
I'm
within.
Yes, yes.
Lovely stuff, man. So, Snobs, for people at home, I'll just give them a brief as to why you're here today. So basically, us as Mpumakapa TV, we have partnered up with BAF, which is Mandela Bay Arts Festival. And we want to hear from you as someone who's coming from the National Arts Festival. And you guys decided, but let us baby this project for the people of Mandela Bay municipality. Let's get to talk about that and also hear about Umbafu and also what is it bringing to Abantu baseGqeberha, especially the artists.
Thank you, Zinhle. Mandela Bay Arts Festival is one of the most exciting projects because, first of all, as an artist that resides at Gqeberha, there was a time that we spoke to the municipality and we said, siyayifuna to have our own festival, not a festival that competes with the National Arts Festival, but a festival of our own. Yes. And I am really happy that finally it got granted. Londo sasicela, and by the time it got granted, I was already working at the National Arts Festival. So we were approached by the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality to say, you guys, you are one of the biggest festivals that we have in South Africa, in Africa, and you guys have experience in terms of putting together festivals. Come help us. Yes. Come help us put together this Mandela Bay Arts Festival and be our implementing agents. So we started this journey in 2022, took a break in 2023, sorting out the papers, yes. And then 2024 we had our second edition. And 2025, we are now on our third edition. Yeah. And it's so strange when Zinhle, because I work for a festival that turned 50 in 2024, and a festival also that turned 2 in 2024. And looking at these two festivals, I'm very hopeful. I'm hopeful as an artist to say, as the festivals, they should be there to assist us in ukubana sikwazi ukuzimeasureisha. They must be our yardstick. You must be able to go play with your peers and see uba undawoni in a healthy competition. Yes. So I like the fact that ziyenzeka as festivals too, and we are trying to build a bridge between Mandela Bay Arts Festival and National Arts Festival. That is why I was so happy last year in 2024, our artistic director, Urusera Sithal, selected Asanda Mqiki to be part of our main program at the National Arts Festival. Wayamboneke in the 2022 edition. So, Goku, what we are doing, I think we are bringing closer the artist of Gqeberha to the artistic director and the artistic committee of the National Arts Festival, so that bangasoloko bebonwa through applications, but akwazi uyazi intobana lo mntu ngumntu onjena. So that is, you know, in a nutshell, that is what the Mandela Bay Arts Festival is about. That is how we come in. So it is a project, eyenziwayo city, we are implementing it. Siyapartnerisha, siyasebenzisana with the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, siyasebenzisana neMpumakapa TV. It really takes a village to raise a National Arts Festival, and I think it's safe to say it will take a village to raise Mandela Bay Arts Festival. So we want more people to come on board. Abantwana want to be part of the festival.
Yes.
Abantu abadala want to be part of the festival. Abantwana who are living with disabilities, they want to be part of the festival. We can't do it alone. Umasipala can't do it alone. We want to have as more friends as possible because growth yale festival, I strongly believe that iqhomekeke kuthi siza kuyikhulisa, siza kuyibulala.
Yeah, lovely stuff, man. And also, Auntie Snobs, you guys, with what I've noticed with Imbaf is that they're not feeding the same mouths. You guys are rotating the artists that are coming. Let's get to talk about making sure that even those that are at the ground level are also benefiting from such projects.
So there is a tagline that I'm not sure if it's a tagline. Sometimes, this is a festival of artists by artists. What do we mean by that? This festival, in terms of programming, it is the artists who select. How do these artists select? These artists come from various organizations that represent the arts, right, in the Nelson Mandela Bay. And they form part of the artistic committee. There are about 11 of them or 10 of them. So, ngabo abahlala phansi, but before bahlale phansi and make ezo selections, siye sithi kubo, umuntu omncinci, an emerging artist, jonga, a veteran, jonga, i-genre etile, jonga, i-genre. So there's quite a lot, women, you know, siyayibona uba into ye-TV or film is something that we didn't have mhlambi in the first edition. So look, like see applications, is there something like that? That makes sense. Because there's the applications sometimes
yes,
that does make sense. And that is how we get to e-programming. Yes, you are correct. Because the festival is saying, unfortunately, at this point in time, we are highly driven by the issue of beneficiation. We want to ensure that wonke umntu okanye as many people as possible, as many artists as possible get to be part of the festival. So that is why ke kulo nyaka abantu who were part of the festival in 2024 bane cooling off year. But they can come and be our audience members because I do also believe that when you watch izinto, you grow as an artist, right? Because ukhulisa that critical eye yakho. So iba khona ke le cooling off period because sifuna abantu kumane benefita abantu different. I-programming yethu, if uyayijonga kulo nyaka, sinazi veterans. Sinotata pa utata Mondewani. I think he probably started performing before I was born. Sinayo no Denzel Africa who does jazz. Utata yenu Mondewani does drama. Sinababantu abatsha. There's a young man, and yazi igama lakhe, I think Gusilkos. I can't go Silkos, something like that. But I'm so interested in his show because when's an R&B show, it's a music show, but he sings in Afrikaans.
So we had that guy. We had him. And also, Snobs, another thing that I wanted to ask from you is the fact that you guys, you mentioned even on your talk that you guys are trying to implement and also see that you guys are not catering for. But you guys have decided you're going to add an element that is overlooked, which is Igwijo. And we do know that, especially up at Eastern Cape, Igwijo is something that is very strong to us, and also we resonate to it so much. And you guys decided to do a competition. Let's get to talk about that competition, and also how can people who love Igwijo, Uhlabela, be part of it.
I'll give you inside information with your viewers.
Listen.
Yes. So the issue of Igwijo did not actually come from the genre itself first. It came from the issue of Indokbana. We had a cry, Yabandwana. Abantwana want to be part of the festival. So you can't commission abantwana imali to perform. So how do you ensure that abantwana get to be part of the festival? Create a competition. All right, what is it that abantwana are already doing, whether you are there or not? Bayacula. You know, bayahlabela Igwijo. So let's have Igwijo competition, give them prizes, get them to be part of Imbaf. But early Igwijo competition, the actual name of the competition is Simangalise, which means dazzle us, surprise us, or whatever. So it is Simangalise and then Igwijo edition. That means we are opening a room to say maybe in 2026 this is Simangalise dance edition, Simangalise poetry edition, Simangalise Zinhle edition.
You know, presenting edition.
So yes, so abantwana ke between the age of 15 and 21. We are inviting them to submit their applications. All the details are on our Facebook page and naku website which is www.baf.co.za. Facebook singu Mandela Bay Arts Festival. So there's an application. It's quite an easy application. So abantwana between the ages of 15 and 21, they get to submit applications zabo, and they also get to submit a clip. Of umculo wabo. I think it's about 2 minutes esiyifunayo. I-applications do close on the 7th of February. They've been open since the 24th. And there are cash prizes to be won. First prize is 5,000 rand, second prize 3K, and then third prize is 2,000 rand. But I've got a surprise for young people that I won't.
Let's hurry up.
I can't tell them. I will. Okay. So I've got a surprise for them. I've got guest judges for them. Yes, I've got guest judges, but bazayibona ngalami. Yes.
And extra guest judges, meaning that it's big names.
Of course.
Okay.
What's my name?
Thank you so much, Sis Nobs, for joining us right here on the Hangout. And also, I hope that people are going to go out in numbers to support Imbafu Naklona Unyaka. I was part of it last year, and people came out, and it was a lovely experience to be part of. And guys, everyone at home, please make sure that you guys definitely check them out on their social media platforms. If you and your crew want to be part of the competition, it is Mbaf, which is Mandela Bay Arts Festival, on Facebook page, and also all the details are down there. So check that out. But Tinangoku into Sawienza is we're going to go for a short, quick ad break, and then when we're coming back with more. So please make sure that you guys don't go anywhere, because today it's a Friday. We have got a geek guide, we've got a performance. It's going to be a nice one. Let's go to an ad. Beautiful people, welcome back from the ad break. I hope you guys is next zeno, and also go through the website of Mbaf to check actually which shows do I want to attend, and also do I want to go and see, because they've got a lot of variety of shows. And right now, Into Sakwenzeka is we're going to have a chit chat with Ukeleto, and Ukeleto, unfortunately she's not with us up at studio, but we are able to basibe na conversation naye via the Zoom. Thank goodness to technology. Keleto, how are you?
Thanks, and how are you, ma'am?
Good, man. Listen, thank you so much for joining us right here on channel 260, which the name of the show is The Hangout. And can you just please tell us who you are and also where you're from?
I am Mokola Keleto, known as Keleto the African poet. All the way from Limpopo, Bulobedu Zaneng Ramojaji, first daughter of Mokola Lani and Mokara Salfina. I am a talented poetess and an award-winning poet that draws an inspiration from the rich cultural heritage Balobedu. I gave myself the name Keleto the African poet. This name reflects my heritage and my artistic identity, and it also connects with other writers and poets. My poetic journey started at the tender age of 9 in 2016, when my primary school English teacher saw my talent and supported me. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. With her name is Miss Ramalepe SE, and I am forever grateful. Shout out for her.
Lovely stuff, man, Keleto. You seem so young, and also when it comes to poetry is tend to be looked as an art that deals with heavy matters. Let's get to talk about you and your writing skills, as to how do you get to tackle them, and how do you make sure that your message is heard?
I said my poetic journey began at the tender age of 9 in 2016, when my primary school teacher, Miss Ramalepe SE, saw my potential and helped me to reveal my talent. So Miss Ramalepe, she's the one who revealed my talent, right? After she saw my talent, she helped me to develop it. And she exposed me to different types of writing and poetry. So that is where I started to do poetry in weddings, funerals, parties, and any event. So she supported me through this.
And also, let's get to talk about courage. Where do you get to draw your courage to stand in front of people and deliver your pieces to the audience?
Thank you for the question. My family believed in me, so I believed in myself too. After performing on stage, people really liked my poetry. And so I knew I was good. Winning awards for my poetry made me realize that, okay, yeah, I can do this. So I love poetry and I will keep going and trying my best.
Lovely. I've also seen on your bio that you have been part of many competitions and also you had managed to grab few titles here and there. Let's get to talk about you being crowned one of the best poets that you can find in your area. How did that you feel, and also the assurance that you are actually really a poet?
I was so happy and grateful to win those awards, and I never got position 2, 3. I was always getting position 1. So I'm so grateful for support in my community, my school, classmates and friends, and my family.
Lovely stuff, man. When it comes to your pieces and your poetry, let's get to talk about the issues. Are you one of those poets that just writes about anything, or do you specifically target specific issues and topics?
I write about everything. It can be nature and environment, family and community, gender-based violence, everything.
And also let's get back to your school, because you're still a student, and within your peers, let's get to talk about how have they received you as a poet. And because we do know that some kids be like, you're a poet, you just out of this world, you are on your own. So let's get to talk about you and also having to face challenges from your peers and maybe them disregarding that you are a poet.
In my primary standard, like, it was so fine. But when I get to high school, grade 8, I didn't do any poetry. But let's go to grade 9. My grade 9 were so supportive. Shout out to them. Were so supportive, and they are the ones that gave me courage that you can do this. Because like they never had a poet. Had a poet. Like, it was so heartwarming, and I really appreciated their support.
Menkeleto, and also for people to be able to book you for you to write pieces for them, or for you to be invited to some specific events, how can they go about it? And also, how can they go to social media to get to find your work?
On social media, it's Facebook, it's Keleto the African Poet, and Keleto Kadi Mateto. And they can text me on WhatsApp or email.
Okay.
My WhatsApp number is 072 906 4384. 072 906 4384.
Stuff, man. And also, do you have shout outs that you want to give from the people on your area to the people on it?
I want to thank. Okay. With the resources I needed to pursue my passion. They paid for everything like transport, competition registration fee, my materials, and they also celebrated with me when I achieved something. And they prayed for me constantly. Again, I want to thank Ms. Ramalepe Selelo Eunice for revealing my talent, and my classmates from Matador Machaba and my schoolmates as a whole. And I would like to thank my neighbors and my community as a whole. They've given me a support, including some of other I can mention: Fortunate, Mageva, Matome, Lebu, Tulani. Thank you, guys. Even if we have challenges like self-doubt, questioning myself about my talent or the value of my work, and I've come across financial challenges. Like sometimes people will call you on their weddings, parties, and everything, but like they promise you to pay immediately, but at the end they don't fulfill their promises. This leads to financial struggle because you may want to use the money in the next competition or in the next event, and you find out that they pay. But like I go by the way the code says, when you get what you want, that is God's direction. And when you what you do when you don't get it, it is God's protection.
Keleto, thank you so much for joining us right here on the Hangout. And I hope that whoever brings you to their event, they stop exploiting you and keep on doing the good work, man. You are surely on the brighter side of your future. And thank you so much for joining us right here on the Hangout. And yes, beautiful people, we back to you. Tina Ngogo, is we're going to take you guys to a quick ad break. When we're coming back with another poet, someone that loves writing, someone that is in love with words. Let us stay tuned right here on Channel 260. But also, if you miss us during the ad break, just make sure that you guys communicate with us on social media platforms. It is at Mpuma Kapa TV. Suzanbona Ngongok. Beautiful people, welcome back to the Hangout. Hey man, when you are having a nice time definitely does fly by very fast and very quick, because what do you mean? We are literally in the middle of the show, and right now I am sitting with someone that loves teaching, someone that loves words, and that is Ubabalwa Kona. And Kainake, she's one of the people that is going to be having a show yake at Mbaf, which is Mandela Bay Arts Festival. But let us welcome her onto the Hangout. Welcome, man. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. And in this show
lovely. Jaga ingathi uzothatha isikhundla sam nje.
No.
Well, man, let us get to you and you having to be part of Imbaf. Let's get to talk about your show and what is it about. And yeah, man, let the people know.
Firstly, I am Babalwa Kona. I'm a poet, I'm a storyteller, I'm a qualified teacher. I am an overall lover of children. I started my work at the early age of 19 when I performed in high school. And then after performed in festivals like the National Arts Festival, that was in 2012, where I was writing and directing a play. And then my career evolved to where I even wrote a musical that has toured Europe in 2018, which was called the Mandela Centenary, and I've performed around the Eastern Cape. It's been a great endeavor, I must say. My show at the Mandela Bay Arts Festival is called Land Affairs. Land Affairs is a production of poetry. I feature also contemporary dance, and storytelling. Land Affairs dwells in the issues of women under the gaze of patriarchy, as well as black men, because they're also victims of its terrible plague. So you would find poems such as Twerk, which question the place of women in society as well as children, and look into traumas that are inflicted on them by the same men who are our men and who should be protecting us. There's a poem called Land Affairs. No, not Land Affairs. There's a poem called Garden Town, which interrogates the trauma, the love, the religion in our societies, particularly in townships. And it enforces and also reminds people to come back to who they are as a black nation. So yeah.
Lovely stuff, man. And also, the Mbaf is starting on the 22nd. Let's get to talk about the preparation that goes behind it, because most people tend to see you guys at the stage and you guys are doing one show, two shows, but they don't understand the preparation and the prior preparations that you guys go under. Let's get to talk about that and also try to see as to how are you trying to prepare to entertain your people.
It's been a long ride. There are some cast members who left and then some were in, and those things happen when you are working with people. Um, it's been, it has not been tiresome, I must say, because I'm working with people who are very professional, who really value what they would portray on stage when they get to be on stage. So it's also a little bit challenging to to memorize poems because I wish I could just read to them. It's to memorize new work and also to direct people when you are producing a show. So.
Lovely. Let's get to talk about the shows, because I've seen that you have collaborated with other people from other disciplines within the arts industry, which is choreography. Let's get to talk about you and having to learn a choreography and making sure that the production is up to the standard that you want.
It was, I think it was easier, and it was something that I'm used to because some of those people are people that I've worked with in the past. So it was easier because I knew their work. I find from the first rehearsal, I was impressed with what they've given me. So I can't really say that it was really challenging. It was not a challenge at all because I've worked with these people and I've selected people that I know that they are going to ensure that the show is on a great path. You know?
Yeah. Lovely, man. And also you being an artist that is coming from Etinaga and being part, which is Etinaga Nepa, it's the same thing, which is Mandela Bay municipality. Let's get to talk about you being an artist coming from Mandela Bay municipality and being a beneficiary of such a project.
It's very beneficial for artists, not just for me. There's so many numerous benefits from being a part of IMBAF, not just exposure and visibility. There's financial gain that we get from it. There's also networking where we don't only meet a new audience of people who are going to come and watch your work, but there are also people that we can connect with that are in the industry of art. So it's a great privilege to be part of IMBAF, especially knowing that it is ran by National Arts, National Arts Festival. Yes, so it's an amazing opportunity for, I think, for all of us as artists.
Right, and also I'm coming to your show, which is Land Affairs. How can people get to be part of it? And also in terms of amatikiti, how do they go about? When are your shows going to be played and at which venues?
So for my show, for the tickets first. There are 80 rands.
Reasonable?
Yes.
Reasonable?
To get your tickets, you can go to www.mbaf.co.za or you can find them at the door. My show will be playing on the 23rd of February, 2025 at 6 late and at Mendy Arts Center.
Okay.
And my last show would be at the Athenaeum Little Theatre, and that would be on the 27th of February at 3. And I'm looking, for the last show, I'm looking to cater mostly for young people, because, you know, take them off the streets so that they can come and enjoy art and get educated. Yeah.
Lovely stuff, man. Definitely cannot wait. And also, Indaza Sinzale on the show, she's going to give us a little bit of a poem just to drop us few words so that she's okay, see what to actually expect as a show in yake. Thank you so much, Sis Babalo. And people, before Sikishie, where can people get you on social media?
It's Babalo Corner on Instagram. It's Babalo Corner on Twitter. It's Babalo Corner on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. She doesn't have Facebook, so please make sure that you guys definitely follow her. It is Babalo Corner on every social media except for Facebook. But Tinangoku, in the Sawienza, as we're also going to ask you guys to please communicate and also engage with us on also our social media platforms. It is at Makapa TV. And right now, Suzayaku ad break. When we're coming back from the ad break, we're going to give you the favorite part of the show, which is the Geek Guide. And then from the Geek Guide, we're going to see, wow, Sis Babala, what does she have up her sleeves? Don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back after this. Beautiful Beautiful people, welcome back from the ad break. I hope you guys managed money can to reveal and also still go through Niameno Bukisha Amatikiti for Land Affairs, which will be a play Gababalwa corner right at Mbafu. But Tinangoku Inda Sawienza is we're going to go straight to our gig guide before we go to her performance. And also starting it off, we have to start off with our very own favorite, which is Imbaf. And Imbaf Kenake, it's going to be starting on the 22nd of February until the 2nd of March. So yonke that last 2 weeks of February, just make sure that schedule is free, and also you're going to enjoy Imbaf Festival, and also going to the games night, which is hosted by a coffee Kabeja. It's starting from 6 p.m. and also it happens every Tuesdays. So guys, please make sure that because there's going to be dominoes played, there's going to be chess, and also everything called snakes and ladders, scrambles. It's going to be a nice element there, and also it just brings a beautiful community whereby you just get to engage with Nabantu, playing games and also just enjoying yourself. And also the karaoke Monday, it's happening. It happened last week, which was the 27th of January. This week, man, it happened on the 27th of January, and it is by Rockmans. So that was a beautiful one as well. I hope you guys jong. And also please make sure you jong manu coffee, because coffee has so many events for you to check out. And also going on to our next geek guide, it's still Umbaf. Okay, we're all things buff right now. We're all things buff, so please bear with us. We are going to be having Umbaf is going to be having on the 25th and 26th of February the OG Pizza content content convention, whereby they will be talking to people that want to start to create content. It could be just creating content for your online presence, or it could be creating content for big things such as your company PR, company media, and also maybe filmmaking. So please make sure that you guys check that out. And also my ticket in Apayana, I say 80 rand. And still there is within Umbaf, there is going to be theaters. Check out all the plays that are going to be happening there, and also check out, because they are written by our very own artist Zalapa Ekabeja, and also there is comedy, just so that can please check that out. There's also going to be comedy, there's going to be theater, there's going to be musical, there's going to be a whole lot of things and specials for you guys. And also the very man, which is Fabiano is also going to be hosting at Mandela Bay Arts Festival, and Kenake is going to be hosting the Kabeja Gom and Piano Night. Performances. How nice is that? And yes, our very people, that was Iki Guide year two. And also ending it off today, the Champagne Fridays is happening Payanake, a coffee, and it's starting 6. I'll put my app on the Hangout. If you want to go outside, please make sure that you check that one out. And also still on the 1st of February, DJ Muda is going to be back at Kabeja, and Use Coffee Naye still, so check that out. And prices are reasonable, so check it out, guys. Coffee Kabeja, it's the place to be. And Tinangoku Industries Awienza is we're going to take a short quick ad break, just so that Masikwas Masiti refresh, so that we can get to enjoy a performance from Obabalwa. Everyone at home, please make sure that you guys definitely stay tuned with us. Kotina, Zobuya, Wakona, Gongok. Beautiful people, welcome back from the right now. It is that part where you guys have been waiting for. And also to tell you know what, man, what is going to be nice is that Ubabalwa is going to give us some of umsebenzi wake that you guys can be able to find at the Mbaf. Just because of Nizabenuve apa aiti Londo sanukuya. So please make sure that you guys enjoy, and also let us give it up to you, ma'am. Yes, everyone at home, let's check out Ubabalwa Kona.
Garden Town. I have seen silhouettes on this garden. Its hills conceal our predecessors' names. The graveyards tell of their bravery. This town is built with song of the mother from church apostle seduced by the reverend because of her impeccable vibrato. It is the giggle from a hungry child near a spaza shop selling a fake raffle to feed his siblings. I've seen this part of the world, dancing in a corner shebeen. I've seen its moves from a young woman who placed her newborn child in a black plastic bag and threw it out with the garbage. Our dependable dogs have told these tales. I call it home. A place of displacement. Its heart floats on River Kaqwa and Kyolocha. The blood of its people that has been shed on this soil continuously sprouts as prickly pears, wailing not to be forgotten. I felt its anger in gunshots and family feuds because of cash for land. Its joy is on children swaying on the back of truck Santazwai's expensive labeled shoes. Its despair is carved on my grandmother's face. And Christmas Day reigns here. Love is suspended during the festivities. Our ancestors' cries are paraded as a mockery on RDP houses, a kaleidoscopic people. But I like it here. It is home. Watch how we release our ghosts for a dance at the garden. Watch how we release our ghosts for a dance at the garden. We chant in the darkness and murmur. We chant in the darkness and murmur. Freedom song. Freedom song is dead here. But we are happy. We are very, very happy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. That was so lovely. And I hope that people now Makaya are more interested now to come and join your show. And also my ticket, guys, is just 80 rand. Just go onto the website and check out Idatis Gababalwa. And thank you so much for joining us up on the Hangout. And for you guys at home, it's definitely been lovely being with you for this past hour. But unfortunately, City, goodbye. And also we're going to see you guys next week. Passing by next week, it's the month of love. It's February. It's the month for Mbaf. But now, as the Hangout team and also my crew, I just want to say thank you guys. Remember to follow us on social media. It is at Mbumakapa TV, and also Namken Yafumaneka Kumakasonglano. It is _and. But Mandivale, Monday. Bye.